Content creation will absolutely change your life. And this is coming from a guy whose life has not been changed from content creation. But it's one of those things that you just pretty much inherently know. And because you see everybody say it, it might sound cliche, but a lot of those cliche things are true. It's just you don't think that could be you. You don't think that you have that ability to change your life through something as simple as content creation. And dude, the reality is, like, I know that this is going to work out. I just know it, because when you stop looking at stuff like these people are on a pedestal, or you stop looking at this content that's coming out like it's super, super good, and some of it is really good, yeah, but it wasn't always starting out as good. Like when you try to study this and you get somebody, maybe they have tens of thousands of followers. They're not, they don't even have 100,000 followers, but they're still able to do content creation. You can go and look at their content and go and sort to the oldest, find out where they started and what were their videos looking like. I promise you, as long as you're like decent and kind of acclimated with this social media recording, basic editing, you can make videos just as good or probably better. You can probably do better than when they started out. The only difference is that they just didn't stop. They thought, you know what? I'm going into this, my videos are gonna suck. I just have to do enough repetitions to the point where it doesn't suck. And it's gonna just get better over time. And it's not really something you even have to like stress about. You don't have to worry about it that much, because that's just the nature of learning something. Like, you get a little bit faster, you get a little bit sharper. You publish this video, it doesn't do good. You learn from ones that can do better. And I know content creation can absolutely change my life. It can change everybody's life, because I want to really harp on this point and think about this thing. All right. Think about where you work, or next time you go to the grocery store, next time you're out and about at an event. Seriously think about how many people, let's just say there's 10,000 people. How many are actually consistently producing content to the point where they'd say that they're a creator? They produce more than they consume. Realistically, dude, I don't even know what the stats would be. I feel like 1 out of 10,000 would even be pretty high. Like, there's a lot of content out there, but there are so many more consumers. And it's gotten to the point where even our parents, the ones that said you're addicted to those phones, are just as addicted to us. They're consuming content. They see so much stuff. And it really just comes down to, like, if you want it, you just have to start posting. And it doesn't matter really what you post. Think about my videos, bro. My videos, like, they're so easy. They're kind of like, I'm not putting out slop. I'm really trying to give as much value as I can, but they're not ridiculously difficult. I don't edit them. I just talk and yap and kind of see where things take me. And there's tons of people that just do that. They just set up a camera and talk. And if you have anything slightly interesting to talk about, or you do something that is just a little bit different, which everybody does. Everybody has something unique about them that you can totally record and you can totally monetize over a long enough period of time. Like pools. Not everybody does pools, but everybody would watch a video about pools. Whether it's just tips, whether it's a satisfying video. We've all seen them, where you have a guy that's doing a before and after of a green pool to a blue pool. People would totally watch that. And it's like a satisfying video, the ones that would like blow up, you know? And it doesn't matter what you do. You know, do you clean your house? Do you clean your apartment? Just record that. And if you consistently record that and watch people that clean, it will blow up. So it's not rocket science. It's seriously just a matter of consistency. The only thing I think would fail is if you're just putting out genuine slop. Then it doesn't matter how long you post slop. People don't want to see slop, but they want to see, okay, what's in it for me? If I sit down and take my time and energy to exchange and watch this guy on YouTube, what will I get in return? And that's, I guess, the mind frame that you want to think about when you are creating content, is what will people get out of this video? If you're just yapping about nonsense, then yeah, you know, the video's not going to do that good. But if you have something to offer, there's millions of people out there that would listen to what you have to say. I promise you that. And as you get better at recording content, things just come clearer, they come freer. If you were to record 10 videos and just practice speaking and practice the way that you demonstrate ideas and your storytelling, you're going to get better over time. And you can watch them back, you can get feedback, you can write down different tips, different things that you want to cut out. Maybe I don't want to say as many filler words. Maybe I don't want to cuss as much. Maybe I don't want to say like or And you don't even have to post them, but this is just also good feedback for yourself in life. When you're going out and making sure that other people can clearly hear and understand your ideas. That's just a good skill to have in general, whether it's at your job or business or relationships. It doesn't matter. So now you know that there is a minority of people that are creating content and the majority are consuming, and all you have to do is post decent content on a long enough time. Content creation will absolutely change your life. Just, it's statistically impossible for it not to, because you're going to be able to get paid off of just the views. There's brand deals, and it doesn't matter what you do. It really doesn't matter. They've gotten it so creative and so tangible to where you can fully make a living. And whether it's through brand deals, affiliate products, your own products, it doesn't matter. There's a ridiculous amount of opportunity out there, guys. You just have to get started and not stop. And the formula, I believe, is really that simple. Coming up with ideas, things are going to come to you. Yesterday, I wanted to film a video just to do it, and it wasn't there. I didn't have the flow state. I didn't have the conviction in what I was saying, so I took the day off, and it's fine, because I knew, okay, well, chances are in the next 1 or 2 days, I'm going to have a pretty good idea. I'm going to be able to talk about it for a good amount of time, and I'm going to really feel like convicted of what I'm saying. So I'm not worried about it. It's not the end of the world. It's consistency, but you don't want to just put out the mush. You want to still keep it value-based to where you're actually giving the viewer something, because otherwise you're going to get a video that's viewed for 2 minutes and people are going to click off. So, with my channel, I guess I like to give some insight. I like to give a little bit of mindset. I want to be able to get into like beginner finance help or beginner finance advice. And a lot of this will be learning from my mistakes. Like, I had a guy comment on my video a couple days ago, and he was saying like, dude, you took out a 401k loan, whatever, that money could have grown in the market and all this stuff. And I thought, yeah, at the time, that's what I did. Now, realistically, I'd probably just get a loan through the banking and then keep that nest egg growing, because it's going to grow a lot. I mean, you've seen how the market's been the last year. And the fact that maybe it's just me, but the fact that I would be in debt to a bank, I would really rush to try to pay that off and minimize the interest. With my 401k loan, it's been open. I think I'm just over halfway done, but I still have a little bit left, and I'm not in a rush to pay it back because it's all going to me. However, that money is not growing anymore, and it's still a bill that I'm paying out of my check over the course of whatever it was, 5 years. So that's where I'm not claiming to have any sort of financial sauce. You can watch my videos, and if you don't do anything, literally nothing's going to change. That's just being straight up. You still got to be the guy to go out and do it. I like to watch these videos. There's a guy on YouTube that does, pretty much this. There's those like gaming commentary channels, and that's what I had done like before I had got into this, but it was taking a lot of time with the editing and all that. So that's my journey. And finding what works for you with content creation is going to be entirely up to you, but you got to just try something, and it's going to change along the way. But just stop starting over. Just get going. Don't quit. You can look back at my channel, dude. I did AI videos, and that's when I was really going hard into AI. This was before I got into pools. It's actually crazy. That's before I got into pools, which is insane that it's been going this good for me, and I'm super grateful for that. But then I got into just talking on camera. And after that was a little bit hard because of the editing. Then I got into the gaming ones. It's like, oh, this will be easier, just screen record. And then I got to cut out my speech and all that. So my thought process now is just one take while I'm driving, get better at speaking, make it entertaining, provide value, and then just post the video. Don't even think about it. Just post it and stay consistent. So if you want to do the exact same thing I'm doing, then do it, bro. There's no such thing that's too saturated out there, because everybody has something unique. And what I say resonates with some people more than what other people are saying. And what they're saying resonates with a different group of people that are watching the same sort of video. So I hope that makes sense. If you guys did enjoy the video, you made it this far, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I'm super, super grateful for the support that's been coming in. I've been tracking the views on my recent video, and I'll link it right there. But I'm talking about how when you're working 40 hours a week and you still want to make extra income, what's worked for me and my plan. And so that video is doing like the best that any video I've posted has ever done this quick. And I'm super grateful for the support. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow or the next day in the next video. And thanks for watching. Peace.